Radiant team ban.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Russian DOTA2 League, this best of 3 semifinals in the winner bracket match between Team Liquid and Team Empire. This is going to be game number 2 of this match, and we saw Liquid turn the game around from a pretty substantial deficit early on in the game to be able to take it in about 42-minute game. You're able to just pull it back, take down Rax, and Empire throwing their lives away repeatedly, going in basically one at a time at the end, trying to stall up anything they could. End up dying, end up losing, giving it up, and we're going to see if Empire can take it in this second game, even up the match, take it to game 3, or if Liquid will be able to finish them off and advance to the finals in the RDL. First ban phase already completed here. We see both Wisp and Batright are going to be the bans from Team Liquid. We see Nyx and Lone Druid, the response from Empire, who actually had the first pick this game, and of course that means they got the Keeper of the Light. In the way, much in the same vein that Liquid got him in the first game, it looks pretty much identical in terms of bans, except that the heroes are a little bit mixed around. Banned out all the same ones though. And Liquid gonna choose to pick up that Shadow Demon right away. We saw him go completely unnoticed the first game, didn't get banned or picked at all, which is kind of surprising. For me, the Empire ended up going with that Silencer last pick, and I think maybe part of that was because the Puck and the Weaver were on the enemy team, and Silence is very good ability against those heroes. Can be able to set up those global ganks. And Liquid also going to choose to pick up the Life Stealer for themselves. We'll see how they run it. Loserbracket got a lot of farm early on in the game for that last game, and they were able to get a lot done with it. Taking 3 Roshans, as well as able to get those Rags in the mid lane. But they just kind of got controlled as the game went on. Empire had a lot of abilities. They had a Hex on a hero on the Nature's Prophet. They also had the Hex on the ability from Lion, and that really just kind of secured his death. Empire gonna go with what worked for last game though, and choose to pick up both the Darkseer and the Queen of Pain once again as their second and third picks respectively. It's gonna have them as their solos. We'll see heading into that second pick phase what they want to run as a carry, and what Liquid are gonna want to ban out, but do expect to see Vigos in that mid lane on the Queen of Pain once again. And Scandal to the off with Darkseer. Liquid, third pick, here we go. Time to see some Storm Spirit. They're going to go with the Storm Nyx Bombs. It's a pretty powerful combo. Empire, I'm sure, aware of the combo. Probably have an idea of how they want to play against it. But definitely a pretty potent combo in the mid game, and of course Empire like to run those mid-game strats where they really put on the pressure. And it looks like Liquid get ready to bring it right back to them with this kind of lineup. Time to head to that second ban phase though. We see the Liquid have their carry in the form of the Life Stealer, likely. So is Storm Spirit, who probably going to go into the mid lane in the hands of Korok. I believe that's usually who runs the Storm Spirit for Liquid. And also the support in the form of Shadow. So looking for another support as well as another solo. One for Bulba to play. Nature's Prophet going to get banned out right away by Empire. I was going to suggest that as an option, but of course, going to just take him out of the pool, and I do not blame Empire at all for that. In the meantime, Empire going to be looking for a carry and a support to 2 of their heroes for the tri-lane that they'll likely run. We'll see what Empire Liquid want to ban out to try and weaken that as much as possible. They go with the Undying at least at first. Empire going to choose to ban out Clockwork, so it looks like they are just choosing to ban out offlaners. Pretty solid strategy, typically. Usually you can kind of just let whatever supports through. You take out the really strong ones and let go from there. And Liquid now going to ban out the Bane. So this second ban phase from them is sort of mirroring what they did in the first. Just banning out those supports that we know Empire in particular like to run, like the Undying, like the Bane. And the final ban actually coming out from Empire is going to be Enchantress. So they're taking out one of the jungling supports, sort of seen as the more aggressive counterpart to Chen. They play a similar role in a team, but their ultimate's very different. And the Impetus does a lot of damage, and Chen's Hand of God Negates a lot of damage. Heals. And Liquid now thinking about what their last ban out here is going to be. Kind of expecting them to just stick with supports. They could go for a carry, however, if there's anyone they're particularly worried about. Maybe even the gyrocopter. If they think Empire will run that gyro and try and contest Lifestealer as the game goes late. With a lot of farm on a hero like that. But they're going to actually go with Naga. Picking up the Naga, and Empire immediately choosing to take up that Leshrac. Probably going to see him as a support in that tri-lane. Not a hero we see a ton of as a carry anymore. It kind of got nerfed a while ago after basically post TI2. But there was some balance changes to sort of mix things up a little bit. Naga was like an auto ban in most games. But definitely a powerful teamfight carry. Could set up a lot of abilities. Darkseer, of course, not as powerful with Naga as he once was, as Vacuum does not any longer move people around while they're stunned up by the Siren Song. And now Team Liquid gonna pick up Visage as their fourth hero here. Visage is a support we see them run quite a bit. I think they're one of the couple teams that really favor the Visage and kind of have championed his use in the competitive scene. We see some other teams from time to time pick up the Visage. Not a support I'm a huge fan of. Okay. Empire going big with the big old derpy guy himself, the Treant Protector. I heard about this going on the other day. I don't know if they ran it as a support or as a carry. I didn't really look into it too much. I saw that it happened. But they are going to pick up the Treant Protector here. I'm interested to see how they're going to lane it. You kind of expect to see the tree with the Leshrac and the Keeper Light, and tree with Keeper Light can provide a lot of healing across the map. Just gonna have basically infinite mana to keep giving both the Leech Seed as well as the Nature's Gift. Shit with support? Okay. I don't remember. Nature's Blessing? Living Armor. This is Nature's Guise. Living Armor, that's it. They picked tree support. Okay. Whatever. We'll see how they run it this game. That means if they're going to run tree as a support, they're probably going to be running Leshrac as the farmer in their tri-lane. Which is not out of the question by any means. We see it from time to time. With a very aggressive lineups typically. As a farming Leshrac really isn't going to carry you super well into late game. And the last pick coming out from Liquid going to be Puck, actually. So we'll see how they want to lane this with Puck. Yeah, Bulba going to pick up the Puck this game. As Storm does typically get played by Korok for Liquid. And waiting for these players to pick up their heroes now so we can get to this game. And I personally am looking forward to seeing Tree, one of my least favorite heroes, get run in a game. Someone needs to vindicate the guy, right? Say, yeah, he's useful. I don't care what everyone else says. He's viable. You can run him and win games.
5 seconds remaining.
And we're gonna get to it.
Prepare for battle.
Go over the players and their heroes. Fluffing stuff has a golden baby Roche. What an asshole. On the side of Team Liquid, the dire side, we've got Korok taking up the Storm Spirit, Bulba on the Puck, fluffing stuff on the Visage, IX Mike 88 on the Shadow Demon, and finally TC. Gonna be it. The Lifestealer. Meantime, Empire, the Radiant side, we got Blow Your Brain on the tree. I don't know, man. Blow your brain. It's on this tree. I'm ready. I want to see this carry tree. Silent gonna take up the Leshrac once again.
30
Go block
seconds
on the
to
Keeper
battle.
Light. Mid lane gonna be Scandal actually on that Darkseer, and that leaves safe lane Farman Vigos on the Queen of Pain. 4 heroes currently sitting in the dire jungle from Team Liquid. Looks like now Puck Bulba gonna head towards that mid lane, probably all the way down to bottom lane. So we're gonna have that matchup, Puck versus Queen of Pain once again. Down the bottom lane, it looks like mid lane will be Storm going up against Darkseer. And Empire gonna bring the aggressive tri-lane up to this top lane, running
Double damage.
Tree, Leshrac, and Keeper Light up against Nyx, Visage, and Shadow Demon. Nyx, Visage, Shadow Demon. That's a tri-lane I feel like I would see all the time. And then I look at the other one and I'm like, oh, Tree and Leshrac. Those heroes don't get picked anymore. Disruption gonna come out on Leshrac right away. He's getting slowed up by the open woods already. And Silent looks like he's in some trouble. He's gonna go down. The Soul Assumption gonna finish him off and fluff and stuff. Just had enough mana. I think actually waiting. Yep, popped to clarity now. Had basically 0 mana, so no big deal. First blood goes the way of Liquid. Silent just letting himself get disrupted, and that's a bad sign when you're running this aggressive tri-lane. That you give up first blood at basically the 0-minute mark, 3-second mark, whatever. Now you're on the back foot going on further into this game, and you have to make something else happen. You gotta set up those kills, you gotta be able to get a pull off or whatever. This camp got blocked by all the heroes being around. And Sport's gonna try and contest this pull now. Throw it out a Split Earth as well as an Illuminate, and now Blow Your Brain coming over here as well. Oh, the big old tree dude. Looks big and stupid. Probably wants to get anything he can done here. They'll just continue contesting a pull, get stunned up by that Centaur. Now, Disruption gonna come off right as the Soul Assumption comes off. That's really bad for Liquid here. The Leech Seed keeping Blow Your Brain alive for the moment, but it looks like he's gonna go down, and that kill go in the way of Shadow Demon.
Dire's top tower.
The stun gonna come off from Silent. In the meantime, Scandal has arrived with a haste rune up, trying to provide any assistance he can. He's gonna be able to get this kill on IX Mike, and it looks like Fluff and stuff might be in some trouble as well. Trying to go for a kill on Silent, but he's just gonna end up losing his life. Double kill for Scandal. Try to help out, but the tri-lane's still gonna be kind of far behind here. It does give some experience to these supports. There's a level 3 up on the Keeper Light now, but still only level 2 on Leshrac, level 2 on that Tree and Protector. Meantime, the support's doing it in the top lane. I guess they're only level 2 as well. Both did get picked off there, which is kind of rough for them.
Villainy.
But they're going to respond by trying to pay it back to Scandal. Heading towards this mid lane, all smoked up. Here they go, Shadow Demon running in. Trying to get anything they can done. The Disruption is going to come off. Korok getting in range. Going to try and hit him with the Vortex, and then they have the Soul Assumption. Last hit. Visage gets that last hit, that's a kill. Odd Scandal in the mid lane, supports getting their sweet, sweet vengeance. Now I'm going to rotate back towards the top lane, level 3 on Fluff and stuff for the Visage now. Let's take a look towards bottom lane, where all the aggression hasn't been taking place. Got Vigos going up against Bulba. Queen of Pain versus Puck. We saw this match last game, however Korok was on the Puck. Yeah, Korok had a lot of trouble trying to last hit. It looks like Bulba having even more so. Maybe not as confident on his Puck play as Korok is, as he usually takes it to the mid lane. Kind of going to find a regen rune in the upper river. Illuminate's continuing to fly out here from Go Black, trying to do whatever he can, but there's this ward spotting out wherever the Illuminates are coming from. It's going to really make it difficult for him to land anything. IX Mike running into the jungle now. Gonna scare Silent back for the time being. They're not gonna go for any sort of wraparound here. Illuminate gonna have fluff and stuff, as well as the creep wave. There's not a ton going on at the moment. It looks like both teams have slowed back a little bit. And by both teams, I mean mostly Empire, who were kind of getting caught out overextending early on. Does this ward block this camp? How does that make sense? Okay. Need to be watching what Queen of Pain's doing.
Bloody murder.
As Fios able to get a solo kill on Puck in the bottom lane, tower diving. Pretty surprising to see that. Shouldn't really be able to do that very easily, but is able to get the kill nonetheless. We have Korok getting a lot of last hits in this mid lane, basically just trading them with Scandal, who are both sitting at the top farmers at the moment. Actually, Player Braid is outlast hitting TC on the Nakes, which is moderately surprising. We'll see what he goes for. We don't see a tree get played at all, and then we especially don't see carry tree get played at all, because I think all of the examples of him in the game are as a support.
Dire's middle tower is
So we'll see how they end up liking to run him, what they want to pick up. Silent getting slowed up now by TC. The living armor going to be out of. Keep it alive for the moment. These attacks from TC just looking weak, and IX Mike going to go down. Tree Protector hits too hard with those big old tree fists. Silent looking like he's going to be in some trouble. Gonna be able to survive. Double kill for Blow Your Brain. That living armor too strong. Too strong. And even though Silent was trapped in by illusions, they weren't able to get the last hit they needed to give IX Mike that kill. Now TC gonna probably have to run Silent all the way back to full health.
Dire's
Trying to bait out the rage. Not gonna be able to get it. They're pushing into this tier 1 tower in the top lane. The edict is gonna come off from Silent now. That should be all she wrote for this tower. Tree Protector even getting the last hit. Tree Fists. Too strong. Too strong, my friends. Supports have returned up in the top lane. Looks like he's going to be rushing mech, actually. In this, on this Tree Protector. So maybe only semi-carry tree. Maybe just not really having a... Maybe it's just going to be Queen of Pain instead of carry. In the meantime, Boba looks to be getting killed in his bottom lane once again. Vigos keeps getting these kills in this bottom lane.
Dire's bottom tower is
I wonder how much of that is a result of having this living armor. Blocking 40 damage, kind of troublesome when you get into little slap fights with a Puck. Puck can't get through that very quickly.
Dire's bottom tower
And having a bunch of life regen, of course, also pretty useful. You guys could always be forcing the issue. Puck gonna port back down here now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
attack. Scandal getting picked off in the mid lane. I didn't think he would let himself get picked, but those supports, they're just getting him over and over again. Mike's might be able to get in range for the disruption, I'm sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Vigos there trying to harass a little bit, but not really going to be able to kill off Korok by himself, as he does have some mana to be able to use that ball lightning. Not actually a lot of mana, but some. Certainly some. And everyone just kind of wandering around for a moment, looking for something to do. Vigos in the mid lane with some help from Gobak. Look like they want to set a push. And it looks like they're going to be rather successful here. Grave Chill going to come off from Fluff and stuff. And shouldn't even actually able to get the deny on that tower. Even amidst all that, able to pick it off, and it's time. Storm Spirit's level 6, Nake's is level 6. Let's set up some bombs. And Goblock gonna be the one they spot out first. Oh no.
I'm over here.
Fortunately, he has living armor. Keeps him alive for a very long time. They're also gonna get sound down. They lose both supports, but they killed this ward that was here. It's a success. Ward destroyed. With these Warlock sentries. Meantime, Vigas sitting behind enemy lines. I don't know what he's waiting for.
Middle tower is under attack.
Maybe that courier. He's not going to go for it now. Maybe just hoping to spot someone out they can kill very easily, like IX Mike. Ooh! Found him.
Death comes in at the ears.
Gets exploded, turned a corner, ran directly into sound, and was dead. Unfortunate for him. But a pick off for Vigas. The ult is going to be expended for that.
Invisibility.
Looks like mech probably. Mech is finished for Blue Braid. 10-minute mech. The big old farming tree. So gonna give him even more heals, even more support. Tank. In this game he's up to +8 armor with the Basilius as well as the mech. So looking quite tanky. And it looks like Empire ready to go for the next tower. Heading into this tier 1. And it hasn't looked like Liquid have been in a position where they can really defend thus far. We'll see if they try to now. Grave Chill gonna land. Storm Spirit coming through with the next spot. It's gonna be Death of Vigas right away. Dream Coil. Now you got a couple Scandal. Gonna be perfectly fine for the moment. Dealing some damage to Bulba. Korok basically completely out of mana. It looks like Silent probably going down. Manages to get Split Earth, only hitting on Fluff. Illuminate gonna be dodged there by Bulba with the phase shift and Empire.
Is under attack.
Looking like they're backing off. The mech wasn't actually popped by Treant Protector. I'm not sure why. If he was out of mana, maybe. No, he had mana. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't have a time that was opportune enough to use it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That living armor. Keeping people alive. 10 regen a second at level 5. Oof. Oof. For how long?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
TC going to evade. Some damage there with the rage. And counter ward coming off. Silent denying his own ward. Got him. Now gonna get killed off by Korok here, it looks like. The vacuum keeps him alive for a moment, but he's gonna go down. Not able to really get anything off even. So another kill go the way of Liquid. Storm Spirit too strong here. Recall gonna bring Vigas back to the fight, it looks like. And here we go, another Storm Spirit bomb, this time on Vigas. The Dream Coil gonna be dropped again. Vigas able to escape for the moment. Gonna get the Sonic Wave off, deal a lot of damage, but it looks like he's gonna lose his life to Shadow Demon ult. Probably going to guarantee that once it ends. Try to bottle up to stay alive. It does stay alive. Blur Break getting a couple kills on a killing spree now. And Bulba trying to stay alive as long as possible, able to survive long enough to get the kill, and then he goes down Scandal. Getting that last hit, TC trying to flee now on his Nate, should be able to get out fine, has the rage off cooldown as well. Skills being traded to the point that is now 10 to 10 in terms of kill score. Empire, they want this tower. Another deny, TC able to grab it. Big ass denies coming out this game. That reduced cooldown on the overgrowth also showing off a couple times. It went on 2 fights in a row. Fortunately, it doesn't do any damage. And the Tree Man has those arcane boots up now. Continue to be all tanky and supporty and the like. Heading towards the mid lane. See if they go for this tier 2. They're going to spot out by some gargoyles who are going to drop in and stun everyone up. One gets picked off, so 100 gold going the way of Silent. Kind of the worry when you ever drop them down, so that they're about to die. So they only have 300 health, no armor. Can't really kill them with magic. Of course, they have 96% magic resistance. So I'm not going to finish them off with Split Earth anytime soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Storm Spirit going in on Silent once again. He's going to be the first one picked off. The blinding light as well as the living armor keeping you alive for a moment. The Illuminate gonna fly through a vacuum in this split earth. It's a triple kill. Coming out for Empire, and Bulba taking damage as well now, and he's gonna go down. Triple kill for Vigos and 1 kill for Scandal. The only one left alive is Fluff and stuff on this Visage. So nigh perfect execution there from Team Empire, able to get that 4 kills, even with the Nake's bombs and other pressure at this tier 2 tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Glyph gonna come out, still like 10 seconds till the heroes are respawning, so not really gonna buy as much time as they need to. If they want to keep this tower alive, especially not with how hard this treant hits. Doesn't even have any damage on him, hits for 120.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's gonna go to port to the top lane to defend his tier 1. (14-10), now the kill score leaning in favor of Team Empire. We take a quick look at experience of gold while the teams are regrouping. We can see with that last fight, Empire taking an XP lead up to about 4,200. Gold, well in their favor, sitting about 8k. So they've accumulated a little bit of a lead here. Figos sitting silenced in the mid lane. Gonna deal some damage to Bulba. He's gonna be probably forced to do something here. It looks like he might just go down. Loser gonna come off cooldown. He's getting out. Sonic Wave coming out from Vigos. I will not allow you to survive. And kills the puck. Looks to be going for that BKB once again. A lot of magic damage on the side Team Liquid this game. Can't say I blame him. And try maybe to bait Korok to do something here. Almost went for that Vortex. Ends up canceling it off. As the rest of the Empire squad has shown up in this tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. Gonna be the next target. That one. When I can't draw circles around.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like Liquid. Not even gonna try. That tower, it's gone. Loserbracket getting that last hit.
Bottom tower has
An Empire without without Liquid forcing them to use any spells at all. They're just gonna go high ground.
Radiant's middle tower is
Let's
under attack.
do it. He's picked up a belt of strength on tree. Someone has a pipe up as well. Let's see what Scandal is. Scandal. Here we go. Tier 3 tower taking quite a bit of damage. Tree gonna get some illusions made of him. They hit pretty hard for illusions. Living armor gonna try to keep silent healing up here. Fluffing stuff with those Traco boots running. Getting in on the fight. And it looks like Empire Queen of Pain going to get the BKB, now going to get recalled back. This is going to be kind of a big deal. Going to have his BKB immediately in the fight. And with that, they're almost certainly going to be able to take this fight in the high ground. Looks like a backstab trying to come out here from Korok. It needs to go now. Going to land on the silent once again. Blur Braid there. He's going to be able to get this root off. Gets it on Korok, as well as the Nakes. Korok taking a lot of damage. It looks like it's going to be his death. No, he's able to get out for the time being. In the meantime, the only one that's gone down is IX Mike. On the Shadow Demon, they were able to do a little bit more damage to this tier 3 tower, but not a ton. TC going to get the open wounds. On silent, they're trying to go in with the gargoyles. Not going to be able to do anything. Baits out the rage with the animation from the Split Earth. The orb going to fly through, not really doing anything. The E going to get popped by silent. Trying to do as much damage to this tier 3 as possible. And doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. TC now going back in. Disruption gonna come out. Onside, keep it alive. Vigos throwing through the Sonic Wave, gonna be able to get off the puck. Loserbracket getting killed off by the Visage. In the meantime, Korok jumping to the back and fight, able to pick off the light. Visage kills off Treant in the middle of their base. The tier 3 did go down in the midst of that, but looking kind of similar to what happened to Team Empire last game. They committed a lot, lost a lot of lives. They were able to take the tower, which was their goal, but at what cost? At what cost? Scandal going down as well, Fluff getting the last hit. So like a 4-for-2 trade there in favor of Liquid. 4-for-3-ish. 17-14 kill score now in favor of Empire. Give it a couple seconds, we'll take another look at the gold and experience graphs to see how that push really influenced the game. They do get another tower. Go pretty aggressive. Oh, I see. Built a giant strength. You know what that means, guys. Let's see if Loserbracket has it. Not yet. How many belts of giant strength do we got coming out here? Let's keep repeat going for BKB. Only those two. Are we going to see the infamous Necro Book strat? So many minions. And I don't know what Liquid are going to be able to do about it. If there was that many minions just hanging around. Other than Illuminate going to fly through, killing off this creep by putting pressure. Loser are going to spot out that Empire is back. And they're ready. They smell blood. These wards are directly on top of each other. What is these crappy chin or normal wards? Look at Silent. Professional player doesn't even have ward skins. Plays support. And Empire going in. The Disruption going to come out on Scandal, deal with some damage. The Gargoyles trying to get in position. They're going to get the stun off on Scandal and then another hit on the supports of Empire. It looks like they might be going down. They get the kill. On Go Block, he's going to be down. Silent going down as well. It looks like going to kill himself. Buyback from Showdude. He's the only one who's died. From the Liquid Live Shockwave going to come out. Hits only really on TC, so not doing a ton of damage. Vigo's going to blink away. Getting chased by Korok. Oh, this Storm Spirit, he's bottling up to get his mana back as well. The Vortex is going to be there. That's the death of Vigos once again in this Queen of Pain. And they're able to repel that 3-for-1 trade that time in favor of Team Liquid. 3-for-2 trade. Someone else died? Let's buy back. Yep, Storm Spirit died. 3-for-2 trade in favor of Team Liquid. Or they mostly, I guess they traded the solo mids for each other and then just 1-for-2 supports. Queen of Pain, looking kind of big still though. Let's take a look at net worth. We see the leaders on the board on the side of Empire for the time being. We look at Golden Experience now. Gold favoring Empire by about 8.5k. It's dropping a little bit back towards Liquid. Experience, however, this is really what the problem's going to start being. Dipping down to 1k in favor of Liquid actually. After being about 4.5-ish k. Lead for Team Empire at one point. And Smoke King coming out here now. Loserbracket up in the top lane needs to get recalled immediately. There he is. Just in time. The Smoke King looks like it's going to be given up by Liquid because they weren't really expecting this. The push to continue. Empire. There's a Necro Book recipe. Hell yeah. Ghost Scepter actually picked up by Scandal on the Darksphere. Gonna help him stay alive. Starting to besiege these barracks. Ults up from pretty much everyone. Gargoyles once again just stunning people up, not really accomplishing a ton. And it looks like at least one's gonna go down here. The second one coming down as well. The Druko gonna light up 4 heroes. Here comes the Storm Bomb once again. Goblock gonna be the first target. The Vacuum, however, going to lead to death of Storm Spirit. Once again, TC taking a ton of damage as well. Looks like he's gonna go down. Does he buys back immediately, but there's no buyback on the Storm Spirit this time. Loserbracket getting a double kill, finishing off the Visage. Visage gonna buy back immediately. Queen of Pain in the meantime in the back of the fight. Using the Shockwave, able to kill off the Shadow. Gonna blink out, still alive. The barracks under siege. Loserbracket trying to do whatever he can, gonna get stunned up. It looks like he's gonna go down. So able to finish him off. Queen of Pain trying to kill someone in the back of the fight, now running away towards the base. That's not your base. Scandal able to last hit the melee racks though, and he's on the flight out. Can he escape? Get chased. Another surge, and he is gone. No one's catching him anymore. So Empire able to take racks. Able to do it. They broke through. I think it even went 4-for-3 in their favor for kills there.
My thanks.
23-20 the kill score now. And they're still way ahead in net worth. This Nakes just hasn't been able to farm at all. All he has is Armlet 25 minutes into the game. Armlet and treads. I guess we can mention treads. That's absolutely nothing. Korok tried to get an Orchid done, but still not even that close. It's sitting like 800 gold away, and that's a large percentage of gold considering how much he's ahead of the entire rest of the game. In the meantime, Empire pushing up this mid lane now. Keep that pressure on. They're going for it. The Illuminate's starting to channel out here. Recall coming to bring the Treant Protector back into the fight. He's got the Necro book completed in the base. Not going to be here for this particular fight, but will be in future ones. Here comes the vacuum in the wall once again. Putting some chaos into the lines. We'll see what's going on. Real clusterfucking fight. Darkseer getting the first hit or kill. The Overgrowth comes through, holds some heroes in place for a little while. Shadow Demon gonna go to Queen Pain in the back of the fight. Bulba looking to be in some trouble as well. Double kill now for Vigos. He's taking a lot of harass, however, needs to be able to blink out and gonna be able to escape. Splitter's gonna land on TC from Silent. And these living armor is just keeping people alive in the fights. Wherever Liquid looks like they want to go on, suddenly they have a bunch of damage reduction. They have that HP regen coming out. That's another tier 3 down. Here they go, laying into the second set of melee racks. And this time, Liquid don't really have a carry to rely on. They don't have a farmed Weaver. They don't have a split-pushing hero in the form of the Nature's Prophet that can just sit there and go to other lanes and try and even the game up. They haven't taken a single tower, and they've lost 2 sets of, well, almost 2 sets of racks. There's still a Rage rack in the bottom lane. Korok trying to get whatever he can done, gonna dodge the splitter. It's a good individual play, but it's not doing a ton anymore. Looks like IX Mike is going to die once again on the Shadow Demon. Korok! Oh, just dodging. Shadow Demon is going to get the kill. I'm the Keeper of the Light. Puck ends up getting picked up by Electric. They're chasing Fluff and stuff. It looks like he might be in some trouble in the meantime. The back of IX Mike going to go down. Will they be able to get Fluff? No, he's going to be able to escape. And that's going to be 2 full sets of racks gone for Team Liquid. Empire just going to back off. Take a break. But I don't expect them to be resting on those laurels for too long. Or they just head to this top lane, go for the tier 2. Couldn't actually go for the tier 3 right now because there is still this tier 2 up, pesky tower, hanging out up there. But Liquid, just some superior execution coming on in those fights. In the form of Scandal, really getting a lot done with the vacuum walls this game, where it kind of felt like he didn't get too much done in the last game. Looks like Force Staff gonna be done here from Silent. Kind of surprised to see that. He picked up this Ogre Club like he was going for BKB. Decides to just skip that, goes for Force Staff. The Necro Book is gonna be finished. 2 levels of Necro Book gonna be finished on this Treant Protector. Yeah, Necro 2. How's Keeper Light doing? Looks like he's giving up just trying to get tanky items. Not going for that Necro Book anytime soon. Decides to get an Orb of Vitality, or Vitality Booster rather. Let's get big, get pumped. Tanky. Hopefully we'll get to see that Rod of Atos come out. Oh yeah, man. And all 5 heroes from Empire, here we go. Push continues. Top lane, tier 2. They're going in. And Liquid, they're not going to defend out here. They need to defend in their base. They need to have the high ground. They need to take a fight. This is pretty much their last chance. If they lose this fight, they're out of the game. Then we'll have to take it to game 3. They'll have another draft. They will probably get surprised by Carry Tree. Full of Necronomicon warriors now, laying into this tower. Scandal getting slowed up by that Grave Chill. And here we go, once again, trying to deal as much damage as they can to Boy Ray. They're going to be able to take him down to see no buyback, but in the meantime, Vigos has gotten 2 kills. Korok getting in a fight with Goblok. Going to get Mana Leak on him, which is kind of an unfortunate thing to have. He's going to be able to get Scandal, though. This will be a 3-for-2 trade in favor of Empire for the moment. And now Vigos trying to do whatever he can. Darkseer going to buy back. TC in some trouble. Getting hit by Vigos, and here comes some support. The vacuum gonna be his death. But he has buyback, so gonna be able to respawn. But it's only him and Storm Spirit. And they're running into a Queen of Pain, who is by far the most farmed hero on the map. Laying in this Queen of Pain, trying to do the damage they can. He's silenced up. Now that Orchid is done by Cork. That's a big pickup here. That's gonna be the death of Queen of Pain.
Regeneration.
Meantime, Scandal now getting caught by Living Armor. Probably gonna get dropped on by some Gargoyles. Gonna juke, and then the Purge. Coming out from IX Mike with that Shield Demon Ultimate. Go block. The only one left around here, but some allies are trying to show up. The Orchid gonna pop on him. Vigos is here and not gonna be able to save him. Would just be feeding Tulba. In a bad spot. IX Mike gonna disrupt himself, trying to stay alive. That's his death. Scandal getting the last hit with the support. Kind of the issue with disrupting yourself. Normally we could see Leshrac with a Shadow Demon for setup, but when you're disrupting yourself, it's still setup. Kills just being traded forever. All over the map. Everyone trying to do whatever they can, but not a lot going on. I guess they're able to stall. That's really what we need to see, but a lot of buybacks used. Everyone's buyback pretty much on cooldown now. And Empire continuing to set up in this top lane. The only one not here, gonna be actually two heroes not here. Go Black as well as Scandal. And Scythe of Ice now picked up by the Queen of Pain. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Gonna really help to get kills on this Storm Spirit. Bloodbraid's sitting invisible under nature's skies. Unfortunately, there are no trees in this whole region. He's gonna have to hide all the way back here in this derpy little place where no one will ever get caught. Maybe they can force them to fight right back there. Tier 3 is down. Rax exposed. Going for the range Rax first, it looks like, just because it's easier to kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's not going to be able to land the split earth on IX Mike. The Purge coming out now on that silent. Gonna keep him taking some damage. Juco gonna land several heroes. Blow your brain. Trying to get that ult off. Needs to. He's silenced up. There's the overgrowth. Only really lands on TC. He's gonna get surged away for the moment. In the meantime, everyone going down the liquid line of Puck and TC. The only one left alive. TC trying to do whatever damage he can. He's down. And that's the entire lineup wiped. For Liquid, they only managed to pick off the Keeper Light, and that's gonna be game. Liquid, call it. Carry motherfucking tree. Too powerful, too strong. And Empire win the game, not even losing a tower.
Dire's Ancient is under attack. The Radiant now have mega.
Even if you count all of the damage done on all of the towers, it wouldn't be enough to take one tower. Empire gonna win it. Tying the series up, and we're taking it to a game 3. We'll see if Empire can entertain us in the way they have with this game. Some more sweet strats. Or if they'll go something maybe more conventional. Heading in, try and not go for anything too risky heading into the final or match of these semifinals. But that is going to be game 2. Once again, my name is Kanaz. Thanks for coming, and I'll be back momentarily while we get ready for game number 3. Stick around.